Guten Tag, wie geht es Ihnen? Hallo, how are you? Heute studieren wir über die Sätze negativ auch durch. Today we study negative sentences in German language mit das Präsens, with the tense das Präsens. Was bedeutet das Präsens? What does das Präsens means? Das Präsens bedeutet Present Indefinite Tense und Present Continuous Tense auf Englisch. Das Presence means present indefinite tense and present continuous tense that I have already taught you in the previous video. So I can say, or we can say literally, present continuous tense doesn't exist in German language. So if you want to say the sentences belonging to present continuous tense in German, you will have to say those sentences exactly the way you do them in the present indefinite tense, like that. Okay, so we have already done positive sentences. Today we will do negative sentences. First of all, we will understand how do we make a sentence negative in English, and then we will understand in German. The verb conjugations you already know. For example, gehen is a verb which is ending in en. En changes like into e or st or t or en or t or en as for the subject. For more details, you can see my previous videos. Thank you very much. So ich gehe means I go or I am going, because these are the conjugations under the tense that is called das Präsens, which means the present continuous tense and present indefinite tense. Therefore, the ich gehe means I go or I am going. That is correct. That is clear. Okay. Suppose you want to say I go to school daily. So how do you say this in German? What is I, ich, and what is go, gehe with ich? It will be gehe, and to school will be in die Schule. Why did I write die? Because Schule as a noun bears the feminine gender. Out there in German language, nouns are always spoken in terms of genders. There are three genders: masculine, feminine, and neuter. So those nouns which are masculine, we use der with them. Those nouns which are feminine, we use die, and those which are neuter, we use das. So Schule, that means school, is a neuter feminine noun. Therefore, die Schule, and then daily will be täglich. So ich gehe in die Schule täglich. But suppose you want to say the same sentence in negative in English. So how will you say it in English? In English, you will follow English rules. What are the English rules? I do not go to school daily. So in English, we use do not or does not as per the subject. Here the subject is I, which is considered as a plural subject in English in present tense only. Therefore, we follow. We use the plural rules with I. And that is what we use do not, go. So when you do English, you follow English rules, but when you do German, you will follow German rules. So how will you make verb negative in German? Well, that is now I am going to tell you. That will be positive was what? Ich gehe in die Schule täglich. So that is the positive. You want to make it negative, rest of the things will remain same. You will have to add nicht, and that you can do like ich gehe nicht in die Schule täglich. You can use nicht here, or ich gehe in die Schule nicht täglich. You can use it here. Ich gehe nicht in die Schule täglich, or you can say ich gehe in die Schule nicht täglich. Ich gehe in die Schule täglich nicht. You can say here also. So in German, what you have to keep in your mind is verbs should come at the second place. That is the most important thing. And rest of the things you can write like wherever you want. That is not a big deal. That's not a big problem. So nicht you can write here or here or here. That will be correct. Ich gehe in die Schule nicht täglich. Ich gehe nicht in die Schule täglich. Ich gehe in die Schule täglich nicht. So how can we make the Verb negative, we will in German we will just use the word nicht after the verb, and that's all. So you will not go by literally, sir, what is the German for do and what is the German for not. In English, actually, we use the help of we take the help of auxiliary verb, helping verb to make sentence negative or interrogative, like do not, like does not. I will give you one more example. And in German, this concept of auxiliary verb doesn't exist. The concept of verb exists, that's all. Simple verb. Okay. Listen, I'll give you one more example. Like, suppose I want to say, he lives in Germany. So, what is he? And lives. For this you can say wohnen. Wohnen means to live. He lives in Germany. So here wohn is the stem part. That will remain same. En is the ending part. It will change into what? For that we will see. When the subject is then En is replaced by T. So here it will be T. So wohnt and then in, that is in, and Germany is Deutschland. So how will you say? Wohnt in Deutschland. He lives in Germany. But that's a positive sentence. If you want to make it negative, then how will you say? In English, he does not, because he is a singular subject. With a singular subject, you will use singular verb, that is does, and then not. Live in Germany. So he doesn't live in Germany. In short, you say it's like this. So, but that's the English. And the German, how do you say? Second place is the place for verb, that is wohnt, and then you can add nicht after this. Nicht in Deutschland. Wohnt nicht in Deutschland. So I hope you got my point. Well, wohnt in Deutschland, wohnt nicht in Deutschland. Or you may also say it like this: wohnt in Deutschland nicht. You can place this nicht after verb wherever you want to do that. Only verbs should be placed at the second position. This is very, very important point. Okay, like you want to say, they study German. They don't study French. They study German. They don't study French. Okay. So what is they? Z. And with Z and Z, En remains En. The verb for study is what? Studieren. So here En remains En in this case, so rest of the verbs follow the same pattern. So second place is a place for verb. So studieren. Sie studieren. And then German, Deutsch. Sie studieren Deutsch. They don't study French. Sie, second place, is a place for verb. Studieren. And then nicht. To French they say Französisch. 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 So you can use this nicht after Sie studieren Französisch nicht. Sie studieren Deutsch. Sie studieren Französisch nicht. Or Sie studieren nicht Französisch. Ich glaube, dass Sie mir verstanden haben. I believe that you have understood me. And if it is yes, then please like and subscribe it and share it with your friends. If not, you can share your problems with me. Till then, thank you very much. See you in the next video with some more topics. Thank you.